Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Sprocket Drum School with me, your host, Paul Hibbert. If you haven't seen me before, then I recommend going here, otherwise you're going to wonder once again, why is that guy hitting that chair with the wooden spoons? If you have seen me before, then today we're going to be learning how to do this. And then we're going to learn how to do this. And finally, we're going to learn how to do this. That's right, 3 lessons for the price of 1, and all you had to do was sit through 1 advert. So if those patterns sound familiar to you, it's because they are. So if you remember in lessons 1, 2 and 3, we've actually learnt these patterns already, but with twice the number of hi-hats per bar. And what we're going to do today is we're going to half the number of hi-hats per bar so that you can play faster. Why might you want to play faster? Well, so you can play things like Green Day and Blink-182 and any of the other pop-punk bands you can think of where you can't play lessons 1, 2 and 3 fast enough to make up those patterns. So without further ado, we're going to hit some chairs with some wooden spoons. Let's get started. So the first of these patterns is the easiest I'm ever going to show you, and it's this hand, this foot together, these hands together, and then repeat. So this is used in genres such as speed metal and hardcore punk, and it'll be played at more like this tempo. We're obviously not going to play it that fast today. We're going to play it nice and slow so you can play along at home. With the drum notation alongside, it's this hand, this foot together, these hands together, repeat. The next pattern we're going to learn is used more in pop punk, and you will hear it on things like Dookie's Green Day and Blink-182's Enema of the State, and it goes more like this. We're going to play it nice and slow so that you can learn along with me, and it's this hand, this foot together, this foot on its own, these hands together, nice and straightforward. Okay? So we'll play it together, drum notation alongside, nice and slowly. So the third and fourth parts of this sequence, as with lesson 3, are a bit difficult to learn as independent sessions. So we're going to learn them all as one piece. And they are very similar to the pattern we've just learnt to begin with. So it's kick drum on the first 2 beats, and then there's an extra kick at the end. So this one goes... Okay? Like that. Okay, so that is the first part of the second 2 sequences. The second part of these sequences goes... Okay, so a little bit awkward on its own, as I've just realised whilst trying to play it. So the third and fourth sequences together go... So really slowly. Okay, so we're now going to play that together for a few bars with the drum notation running alongside. Very slowly, once again, together. Okay, so we can now join sequences 1, 2, 3 and 4 together, hopefully, with a little bit of practice, and they should go something like this. So I'll play that through now with a notation running alongside, so you can try your best to practice at home. And I appreciate this is a bit difficult to string it all together in one lesson, but I didn't want to bore you by spreading this across 4 independent lessons or 3 independent lessons. So feel free to, again, repeat these steps over and over as many times as you like at home. So we'll play together those 4 patterns together. Okay, so as usual, I'm now going to finish up by playing this on my electronic drum kit, again with the drum notation still alongside so that you can practice along at home. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson, and I'll see you next time.